Do you have some wallpaper pieces? That is going to be the base for today's project. We are making wallet out of wallpaper. So Wallpaper Wallet is my W. Let's get to it. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we are making wallpaper wallets. So we've done this before, but we're going to do it with a little bit of a different twist. And so I have some strips of paper that were here on my desk. They all are vellum. So I have those. I have some lace and that we've been using, and I have some rose lace. I'm going to add that over here. I have 3 of the tags that I cut out, or 4. I have some of the tags that I cut out yesterday. I think I want the one that's more peach. Okay, so and then I have some wallpaper pieces out of my sample book. So we are going to do a square 9 by 9. Now, when I got my pieces, because the scrap pieces were just on my desk here, totally random, just sitting here on my desk, and so they are actually 8.5. So I'm gonna do mine 8.5 by 9. Okay. So we're going to stick this, let's turn it upside down. Let's cut them separate. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut them 9 inches long by 8.5. And then my other one is 9 by 9 because my other piece is big enough for that. And we'll save these other pieces for something else. So I'm going to go, and they're going to be 8.5 inches wide. Okay, so 9 tall, 8.5 wide is the plan here. That way my other measurements are the same. Okay, so 9 by 8.5. Now, if your wallpaper doesn't have a set up and down place, that would actually be better. Mine go up. I mean, they should be up, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some folds. So I want to go ahead, and we could go ahead and bring out the scoreboard for this, you know, because I have one. And I was like, did I put the bung folder away? Nope, it's right here though. Okay, so it should have been in there. And so we are going to go ahead. Our first fold is 2 1/4, and that is going to be, okay, so I have the up facing that way on this one. Okay, so I'm going to go to 2 1/4, and I'm going to go ahead and score it. We got 2 1/4, and we want 6 1/4. 2 1/4 and 6 1/4. Read your directions twice, then measure twice, then score. Okay, so 6 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and fold that on 6 1/4 and fold this way. We should have had this upside down also, so remember that. Okay, so what you're going to have is you're going to have this little flap-a-doozy. Okay, flap-a-doozy. Okay, so that one's already correct. And so we have 2 1/4, and we have, let's turn this over. let's turn this over. It's just going to make it so much easier to fold. 2 1/4, 6 1/4. Hey. See why things always take me so long? I have to measure and did I just do that again? No, I did. Okay, this is my 2 1/4. This is my 6 1/4. Two 1/4, 6 1/4, flap down, flap up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold that back, and that'll stay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add some glue here. Just to the top piece. Because, and only because I messed up on the fold. So it has a mind of its own. Okay, and just in the middle, but only on the long fold. Okay, so the long fold. Our short fold is going to come up like this. Okay, now right here and now you want to go ahead and fold it in half. Okay, fold it in half. Okay, why is that? We have a piece sticking out. I don't want a piece sticking out. Okay, folding in half. And there's our wallet. We're still, so this is our wallet base. Okay, so there's our wallet base. And now we are going to add our other items. Okay, so let's go ahead and that's our big piece. That's our little piece. Okay, so, and I'm making 3 of them because remember in the challenge, we are to make 3. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this over and the right side is my front. So my pocket side is on this side. My right side is on the front. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I should have done that. Oh, well, it's okay. It's just going to have, it's okay. If you didn't glue it down, you can go ahead and not glue it down. I'm going to use one of the tags that I made. And now here you could figure out a way to go ahead and not attach this pocket, but I'm gonna go ahead. It's gonna be attached, okay? But you could make it a pocket if you wanted to. You could play with it, figure it out. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead, and this is gonna be my first thing. We're gonna go ahead and add that. So turn this over. This is the one for my sewing journal here. And this one is a little bit. Okay, and I want the tab to stick off the outside. Okay, that's on purpose. The tab is sticking off. That's why we're using a tag. The tab is going to stick off the outside like this. And then we'll do one more. Make sure your pocket is on the bottom. Pocket on the bottom. This is the front. Go ahead and we just want to this to hold this down, okay? Okay, now go ahead, pull your pocket open. We're going to go ahead and sew this on because it's wallpaper, and a lot of the times wallpaper does not, will not stay. The glue will not work. So either using double-sided tape or sewing is the way to go. So you can either use double-sided tape or you can sew this part. So I'm going to go ahead and sew it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the prototype here. And so let's go ahead and we'll cut the strings. And then I'm going to, during the premiere, while I watch it with you, I'm going to finish the other, I'll do the other two. Okay, so that is going to be my front. So we're going to go ahead, pull this pocket up, and now we're going to go ahead and grab our second piece. Okay, and this is just going to get put into our pocket. Okay, so just like that. And so let's see, let's fold this. It doesn't look like it's quite going to be in half. That's okay. Okay, so we folded it, put it in. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to stitch around the outside of our wallet. Okay, so stitch around the outside, including, I'm going to go across the tag. That's going to give me 1, 2 pockets. Now, the next part is you're going to add lace. I'm going to add lace to the front. But right now, you can go ahead and add lace to the inside if you want to add another pocket to the inside of your, so you'll have a lot going on if you're doing that. But let's see, we'll go ahead and do this at least on this one. Okay, but you're going to, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'll add lace and my second pocket, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone around the wallet with my thread. Okay, and I did add the little lace pocket on the inside. So on this one, that's where my lace can be. Okay. And I'm going to just go around, and now that we're sewn, we'll go ahead and clean up any thread that we want to. Okay, so this becomes my little wallet. Okay, so we've added a second pocket, we've added lace, we added tag, and we added stitching. So the one other thing is that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to add a piece of lace to the front, and that's going to do two things. It's going to also stabilize the inside. Okay, so be right back. And so let's go ahead and clean up this little thready mess. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, I do want to round my corners now that I look at it. Okay, I'm just going to pop around and round my corners. Okay, so this is my base with my 3 items done. Okay, my base with my 3 items done. And so to finish this, we can go ahead and add our 3 items. And I have this beautiful from, I think this is from Laura's Roses. And it's printed on the old paper that I had. It's the paper that was between the pieces of acetate in my dad's, in the stuff my dad had given me. And so we're going to go ahead and add that. Okay, and I'm going to put it under the lace and try to center it in all of this. Okay, the other thing is I'm going to try and put the lace down also here. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go on the outside. Now, if I wasn't doing this in this, for this challenge, I would probably have already added my little piece to my tag. But I needed to take my base and then add it. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and fold this. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fold this like that. Okay, and this is where we're going to get our closure. And so depending on how you want to do your closure, you know what, this time I think we'll go ahead and go with the lace. And I'm going to wish I had paid more attention to knot school. Because I want to go around and around. That's going to be hard. Okay. If you know how to tie a tie, that might be good right here. I do not. I'm going to just go around and around and pull that through. Okay. Okay. And then this is going to be able to go around and around and just through. Okay. Okay, so what I did is I kind of went with the crisscross down here. Okay, so for our additions, we have this piece here. We've added our lace piece, and then we need to add one more thing on here. And here we go. So for the first one, we have the rose one that we've been making. And you can see I also added some washi here. So 3 added elements. We have this piece right here. We have some washi, and we added our closure. And I switched the closure after I worked on another one to closing over here on the side. So the little string comes down and across, and then you go under the other pieces. It's not that hard, Julie. It's not that hard, okay? And that holds our wallet closed, okay? So we can take a look on the inside. And so this is our little closure, the tag. And you can go ahead and add items into the inside. Okay, so just like that. And we have a little wallet. Okay, so close. And pull it through. It's not that hard, Julie. It's not that hard. So next I have the other rose one. And this one, I made it during the premiere. Okay, so today's premiere. For its 3 added, I added this piece here. Oh, I didn't have to add. I'm just making it. So it was a base, and I just played with it during the premiere. So I added a little tag, and the tag has some lace and this here. And you can put this in here either way. So it's going to depend on where it goes in the journal, which way I will put that. But you can see that just taking it and closing it, wrapping it up, and there you go. Okay, this is the sewing one. And again, this one was an extra. But I did add the spool and a snippet, and I used staples. I also went ahead and I had this so that it can go into the journal like this. So you could still have the wallet style and then have a tag style. I thought that might be kind of fun. I decorated this little tag with the color swatches from some fabric and a definition of stitch, some bling, and that. Again, we have the spool, the snippet, and the staples. We have our tag topper and our closure, and that's what we look like on the inside. So you can have a tag on the inside. And so again, just put it over and close it. Okay, there we go. So 3 wallpaper wallets. Which one is your favorite? Have you made a wallpaper wallet? It works out really good to do the sewing on it because sometimes things do not stick. Some of the glues and things like that will not stick, or even will not stick after time. So there you go. Wallpaper wallets. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.